For whatever reason, it's always delayed. That's okay. um, oh, got it. Okay. Got it. There we go. And the first person here is Cinnamon. What's happening for me in September of this year? September of this year, you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Could be paying off a bill of debt or a loan or putting money aside for something. A Taurus enters, a Pisces enters, the world is at your feet, a Virgo enters, and something happens that should make you very happy in the month. Maybe around romance. You may be prepared for your love life to move forward. Four elements, general. Four elements, general. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in and around your life. Ten of Pentacles, got money coming in. Not looking back on the past fondly, but eager for your life to move forward. Things change for the better quickly. You hear from somebody out of the clear blue that you haven't heard from in quite some time. And you may have some choices that come in, especially around business, finances, and money. Business, finances, and money. Maybe going back to school too, learning a new area of study. Mr. Maurice. Oh, okay. I will, like a private video, I'll do it after this. I'll do it after this. I didn't see the email yet. A, is my cat Toby okay? Overall, I do think the cat is okay, but if you're unsure, I would take the cat in. You know, I don't like playing around with animals because they can't tell us how they feel. They can't tell us what's going on. If the cat's acting weird, I think that it can't hurt to take a visit, get a visit. But I do think the cat's going to be okay. These fucking animals get you so upset. You know, Dylan's been sleeping a lot lately, and he's going to be 11. But I don't know. He's just like lays around a lot. I don't know. Gets me nervous. These fucking animals get me very upset. I think the cat's going to be okay. But it can't hurt to take him in if he's acting funny. You know, get a professional opinion from a doctor. Kalia General. A Leo and you got some new energy coming in. You got a Leo, a Capricorn, and an Aries coming in. Happiness coming in around your house, around your life. Maybe going back to school, learning a new area of study with this one. But this one, you're walking away from something or someone that no longer serves you. A Taurus enters. Negativity moves into the past and things start to move forward pretty quickly, especially around finances. It could be either making more money or you could have more money coming in, which is like relieving. Mario, did T try to cancel my cell phone service today, or did she change her mind? Or was she just checking to see if the phone was working? Okay, did T try to cancel my cell phone service today? Was she checking to see if the phone was working? I don't think she wants to cancel your service, no. She could have been checking to see if the phone was working. I don't know what makes you think that. Um, she's sneaky. She's sneaky. But I don't think that she's going to cancel your service. Lee, who's coming towards me in love? You have a wish that comes true around love with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Soulmate connection enters, but you're going to have choices. A Gemini comes in. A Cancer comes in. Opportunity for your love life to move forward pretty quickly, too, sometime this fall. Yeah, you're going to have some options. Gemini, will I get the job at Farmers? You could get that job, yeah. Rhonda, journal with work and finances for the next 7 days. Things look good. Cause for celebration comes heading towards the 10 cups, being full and well prepared. You've got a new opportunity on the horizon around business or finances. Money's coming in. The world is at your feet. Things change for the better for you quickly. Now, I don't know if this is a new job opportunity in general or if it's like something that you're doing in addition to your regular job, or if it's just a new opportunity, a side kind of a thing. But things should be improving for you over the next 7 days. Rimmel, how did C feel when I told her off at work that she's being bossy? Okay. Oh, she kind of took it pretty hard. She may have felt like a tower moment. She could have been pretty insulted. Well, you know what? That's what she gets. You might notice a shift in her now because you kind of called her out on it. Yeah, I think that she kind of was embarrassed, kind of. Oh well. Mario, her current feelings. Well, she's undecided. She doesn't know what she wants. Half of her wants things to move forward. Half of her holds herself back. Half of her is selfish, like she feels ambitious or she wants to explore other options. She's all over the place. But she is a little sneaky and she is a little manipulating, and I don't really care for that. It's like, and there's a huge double standard with her. It's like, she can watch you, she can check up on you, she wants to know what you're doing, but if you were to do that to her, she wouldn't be happy with that. Mama, would it be a good idea to look for an SAH job? I would, yeah. Rhonda, what is the black snake I dream about? Snakes, I believe, are a warning against deceit. Let's see. I would be cautious about deceit around love. That's where I would be cautious. I don't like snakes. I don't like snakes. Yeah, I would say that it's warning you to be cautious around choices around love. That you don't get involved with somebody deceitful. Meanwhile, everyone's deceitful. Oh, the cat's lost. I think he's okay. I think he's okay. Oh, God. I think he'll come home. Are you sure he's really lost? Because I had a couple of people, like, really going nuts looking for cats, and the cats were hiding in the house. Like, more, it happened to my neighbor a couple of doors down. It happened to my friend's mom. It happened to my father. Like, went crazy looking for the freaking cats, and the cat was in the house somewhere. I think the cat will be back. Sinead, why did R unblock me? I'm so confused. Why did R unblock me? They're all over the place. This person is all over the place. So they're trying to show you that they have respect for you, or whatever happened in the past, and they're over it. But at the same time, you may find them to be very disappointing. Somebody else may be involved or around this situation, and you guys may have an argument. This person's all over the place. They unblocked you because they want you to think that they're over whatever it was that caused them to block you in the first place. They want things to change for the better, but it doesn't look like things are changing for the better. It looks like things are kind of messy. And you guys could have an argument. Well, let's see what happens. Rimmel, what can I expect from C the next time we work? I think that this person is going to try to act a little bit differently. It's like you should see happiness come out around a change around the situation quickly, improves. And she or he, I don't know who it is treating you with a little bit more respect, because I think they were kind of embarrassed that you called them out. But good for you. Tiffany, general. An old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. You could be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Cause for celebration comes in. No longer holding yourself back, and you might be exploring new options. Got change, growth, and transformation coming in and around your life, and you got some money coming in. Feeling stable around business opportunities, and money comes in. Coco, how's my friend the Libra feeling towards me after our disagreement? They're a little bit upset or a little bit annoyed, but their feelings for you haven't changed, and I think that this is all going to blow over pretty quickly. Nine of Wands, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Listen to your intuition. They're going to get over it quickly. Adriana, am I going to have a committed relationship with somebody I already know, or someone new? I think the next committed relationship is with someone new. I mean, somebody you already know. Somebody you already know. Karina, J the Scorpio's next actions towards me. They seem kind of distant. You might feel like they're not putting in a whole lot of effort. It may be a minute, but the next action will be communication. It just seems to take time. They're either they're distracted or they have a lot going on. It's like Six of Pentacles in reverse is like they're not putting in any effort right now, or you're not seeing enough respect from them. But eventually you'll hear from them. Karina, General. Okay, negativity is moving into the past. A new beginning is on the horizon. An Aries, a Capricorn, and a Leo are around. That could all be of significance. It looks like taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. The hard work that you put into your career, school, business, whatever you do all day, should come back to you, no longer feeling stuck, but feeling like life is starting to move forward. Julie, why arms seem so worried or upset? Feels like nothing is changing, and he feels like he's a little bit stuck. He also could feel like he put in a whole lot of hard work and didn't see much of a payoff. He may feel like his love life is kind of shitty. He also may feel like everything is just kind of mediocre for him. Lydia, the young Taurus came to visit me. The Taurus young cop is being playful. Okay, you got to wish around the situation and things could move forward between you and him pretty quickly. The world is at your feet. Anxiety is moving into the past. I don't see anything long term here, but you could have a lot of fun with him in the meanwhile. Feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief. Things move forward. He might make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. And there could be a lot of fun in the near future. See what happens. He's definitely interested. And, you know, it could be a good time. What the hell? So does it snow in Mexico? Down north? How weird is that? Right? Like, we're always like up north, but in other places it's down north. I guess maybe if you get further enough down, it could get cold enough to snow. No? That's interesting. Liz, how does E feel about our friendship? She's been super distant. Does it bother her that I've been going out with Sag? Okay, let's see. How does E feel about our friendship? She seems to feel pretty good about it. It's like Six of Pentacles would be like a good rapport. Like your relationship functions really well. Does it bother her that yeah, it might bother her that you go out, Sag. Yeah. There's a little negativity or regret around this situation. That may be why she's being distant. I don't know what her problem is with Sagittarius, but there's Sagittarius. And there's the love cup being full. I don't know what the story is with her and Sagittarius, but that may be what it has to do with. Oh well. Rimmel, why does C always make me complete her work and bosses me around? Because she feels like she can. She feels like she has the upper hand and that she can. You called her out on it. It's going to change. Yeah, she's not if you call her out on her bullshit, she's not going to do it anymore. If she's nobody to you, right, like she's not a superior of any type, you call her out on it, she's going to stop because she doesn't like to be called out on her shit. Nobody does, but she really doesn't like it. She feels like she can get away with it, and why not have you do it so she doesn't have to? I don't care for it, but you know, she kind of feels like, yeah, like if I can get somebody else to do it, why would I do it? Like it's just easier for me. Red, will I get approved for business account? Yeah, I believe you will. Elizabeth, general. Okay, anxiety is moving into the past and just life is starting to move forward. You could be feeling a little bit more grounded and stable around a business situation or a business relationship. A disappointment around business or work moves into the past, and so does negativity. Maybe going back to school, learning a new area of study. It also looks like you got a Sagittarius coming in. Headed towards the 10 cups being full. It also looks like you've got the love cup is full, a new job opportunity on the horizon. Life is moving forward. Not bad. Not bad at all. Georgia, what can I expect from the Virgo the next few days? Communication should come in. The Fool, this could be something spontaneous out of the blue may happen or may come up. Like, let's do something out of the blue or something that comes up that's spontaneous and unplanned. Oh, damn, everything needs to be plugged in and charged. You know, what the hell? Oh, if that the blue one doesn't charge. Let's try the red one. I mean, I was so excited when they all came in different colors because I love color. And not all gray, but the blue one doesn't seem to work. Orange one works good. Let's see if this red one works. Oh, it's working. Okay, good. Look at that. The green one works, but it's short. Red, money, finances in September. You've got happiness coming out over finances in September. You've got things moving forward, a little bit of good luck coming in, and you might be making a decision, and you may be prepared to either pick up a side gig or do something on the side that brings in extra money. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, that changes finances for the better quickly and makes you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief around finances. Adriana, when could that relationship happen? I would say before the end of the year, maybe sometime in the fall, maybe late fall, or sometime this fall. Kira, work tomorrow specifically in home. Looks like a pretty good day. Feeling grounded and stable around business contacts. It looks like negativity has moved into the past. There may be a water sign around tomorrow when you get out of work, or there may be something that goes on after work with the water sign. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Work seems slow and steady, wins the race, but the energy is very light and no longer feeling burdened. After work, you could be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You also may be spending time at that water sign. And it looks like perseverance pays off around work. Tomorrow should be a pretty nice day. Kira, general for the weekend. Anxiety is moved into the past. Money looks good. A wish comes true. Put it out into the universe. Could be spending time with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There's also a Leo around. Growth, change, and transformations coming in and around your life. You got a little bit of good luck coming in. Life comes back into balance, and something should happen this weekend that makes you happy. Rest, relaxation, and self-care. Cause for celebration comes in around self-care. Adriana, is it still stronger to have a relationship with Sergio, or will it be with someone else I know? I think it's going to be with Sergio. I think it comes up pretty high that it's going to be with Sergio. Julie, Art feels that his love life is mediocre. Does he understand what he's doing? He doesn't think he's the problem. He thinks everybody else is. It's crazy. Oh, Prussian, the manager's moving you? Good, 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 good. Cynthia, what did Christian think when he saw me 2 days ago? Seems like he's not holding himself back. He was happy to see you. Feels like there's room for growth, change, and transformation around the situation. Thinks that you're a strong, independent person. Thinks that you're interesting, or maybe a little bit mysterious. It seemed like he was happy to see you. Liz, general for the weekend. Listen to your intuition this weekend. You could be spending time with fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you may be feeling very successful. Plenty of room for growth, change, and transformation to come in and around your life. Looks like you may be making a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves you. You could have a new journey on the horizon with the Fool. And yeah, it should be a pretty good weekend. Communication may come in from someone that you haven't heard from in a long time, or if you've been waiting to hear from someone, you may hear from them. Davey, love for the rest of this month. Things could change for you for the better quickly. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain with the love cup being full, soulmate connection comes in. Looks like you have a wish that comes true. An old wound is starting to heal. You got plenty of energy here. A Virgo comes in. You may feel like you're being better, treated better or better respected by potentials in your life. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like you have an Aries around. Sagittarius is here. And happiness comes in. Explore your options. You got plenty of options. Liz, is E going to start hanging out with M more? Yes, I think so. Libra, what will Cam want to talk to me about when he messages again? He just opens up communication. He doesn't have any reason. He just reaches out, hey, what's going on, to see where the communication can go. And it looks like the communication continues. He's not holding himself back. Things seem to move forward. The hard work that you put into the situation pays off. And I think communication is going to continue. Davey, general for the rest of the month. Could be paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan. That makes you feel relief. Could have a new business or job opportunity. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. Cause for celebration comes in. Now, looking back on the past fondly, but eager for your life to move forward. Could be spending time with a Cancer. Could also be spending time with a Libra, and you've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Focus on what you want more of, not what you want less of. Julie, for Saturday, would it just be me and C, or would my two friends show up as well? Will it just be me and C? I think your two friends are going to come by. Yeah, I think they'll come by. They may not stay the whole time, but I think they may stop in. Liz, will E and me have a long-term friendship? I think so, yeah. Shonda, when will I be able to buy a truck? Pretty soon. You may be able to get a truck before the end of the summer. If not by the end of the summer, by early fall, you could make it happen. Empress. Karen kept the conversation going after she told my brother my boyfriend said no, and was playful about it. What does she plan on doing, or how is she feeling about the situation with my brother? She's going to continue talking to him, but she's going to hide behind that boyfriend. She's going to use the hiding behind the boyfriend as a reason not to move forward. It looks like there may be a long road ahead of him. She's interested in him, but I don't think she's ready to move forward. She's going to continue the conversation, like the communication's going to continue. He may have to ask her a couple of times before she gives in and goes out with him. Kevin, anything I can do to stop panicking? Am I crazy? You're not crazy. You just suffer from anxiety. You know what I would do? I don't know if you already do it. Start taking magnesium, because it's supposed to help with anxiety. There is, I don't know if I mentioned it, it's called Calm. You take a spoonful of it and you mix it with water. It tastes like raspberry lemonade, and it's supposed to help with anxiety. You're not crazy. You're not crazy. There's your anxiety. I would say, if the idea of meditating makes you want to jump out of your skin, because that's the way it would make me feel when I had anxiety, what I would try to do is some kind of exercise, some kind of walking, running, kickboxing, anything like that that can kind of like burn it out of you. And that should help. And try the magnesium. So I think I skipped people. If I skipped you, just send it with a purple heart. Kevin, when I think about panicking, it happens. I hate it. Yeah, I know. I mean, listen, life gives us a lot of reasons to panic. Try when you start to panic to channel it into something positive. Like, okay, like humans are like, one thing reminds us of something and we form like a loop, right? Like, how do I explain it? Like at my brother's house, we usually have dessert, right? It's just usually, that's just what we do. I don't know. At my dad's house, we don't usually have dessert. He's not like a big dessert person. I mean, we could have it if we wanted it. It's just not really something that we think about. So when I'm at my brother's house, I'm usually focused on, oh, I'll stop and I'll get a pie. When I'm at my dad's house, I don't think like that, right? Because like it's the place. It's like that's what we do there, and that is what we do here, and we kind of get caught in these loops. Years ago, the trainer I was working with said that a lot of times, especially when it comes to food, we're not necessarily craving something sweet, but we're craving it because it's a habit, right? So we're used to having dessert, so that's why we crave it, and that's why we want it. So making a positive, or you get anxiety and that's negative. You don't want to feel like that. So take that and channel it into something positive. Running, walking, journaling, sculpting, something creative with your hands. A lot of times, like I feel like if you get it out of your body physically some way, it helps to get it out. Like sitting and meditating, to me, when I've had an anxiety, that doesn't work. It makes me worse. And then when you start to feel the anxiety, you go to that whatever it is, and then you start to associate the anxiety with whatever the activity is that you're actually getting pleasure from or that you actually enjoy. Let's try that. See if that helps. I mean, I remember one year I had such bad anxiety. I mean, I would go out for a run, and then I would go out for a run again later on in the day. Like, even if it was just 20 minutes, but just to get moving. Help. I felt like some people used to tell me that it would make anxiety worse because you're running, right? Which is anxious, and you already feel anxious. But I felt like it helped to tire me out. Maybe something else, maybe you want to work with clay, or you like baking, or you want to garden. But find an activity that you can go to when you feel that way to take your mind off of it, to kind of break the cycle. It sucks, I know. Simran, general for tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a nice day. The energy around you is pleasant. It's like things seem easy. Things seem to fall into place. You also could have some money coming in tomorrow. Could be spending time at home, redecorating, reorganizing. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down around business. Cause for celebration comes in. It also looks like you may be feeling ambitious, or you're able to accomplish a lot tomorrow. Simran, spirit messages. Ten of fire, too much work, accept help from others. Life is a little out of balance, stress-related health concerns. Seven of water, a complex decision, the need to do research, stop procrastinating. Three of Fire, abundance. Things look very good. Have patience at this time and make long-term plans. Oh my goodness, look at this nonsense. Libra, does Evan ever think of me, and when do you see him communicating with me? He does think of you. Communication could come in anytime between now and the month of October. Lita, why do I always have dreams about Aaron from high school? We did never talk, and I haven't seen him since. Is there any reason I'm dreaming of him? There could be a couple of reasons. If he is somebody who's insignificant, right? Never had a crush on him, you just know him from school. That could just be coincidental that you're going to run into him. You know, it's kind of like a psychic thing that may happen. You may run into him somewhere or hear something about him, and then that would make sense. Sometimes, like if this person was somebody who you were involved with, any way, shape, or form, you were friends, you were a couple, whatever, the dream may be not necessarily healing the wound that relationship created, but it could be that whatever that relationship created, the issue underneath it. Like, for example, I had a friend in high school that used to betray me constantly. So if she shows up in my dream, I always think, Dylan, you all right? You okay? I always think the dream isn't really about her. It's really about the betrayal that I experienced through the relationship. So it really depends on what your relationship was with the person at that time. Unless there was nothing, right? You never had anything, then I would say you're probably going to run into them or hear something about them. You could run into this person. You could run into them or hear something about them. It depends like where they are. Simran, advice for September school semester. Well, it looks like in September things change for the better for you quickly. You've got a wish, put it out into the universe. You got money coming in, things look good. I would say stay focused on your schoolwork. You'll make it to the top of the mountain quicker that way. You'll feel nice and stable. Focus first on school when you go back and everything else second. Listen to your intuition. Should be a pretty good semester. Cynthia, do I know my new love? No, I don't think so. Elizabeth, do you see money soon and when? Yeah, there is money coming in soon. I'm going to say before the summer ends, there should be significant money coming in between now and, say, September 21st. Kevin, timing when it lessens. Oh, soon. Before the summer ends. It should, maybe even within the next 2 weeks. Julie, how would C feel and would C enjoy Saturday evening with me? Yeah, I think it'll be a nice time. It looks like there's cause for celebration. It looks like he's feeling calm and relaxed. Things are moving forward. It looks like the magician is here, the ability to manifest new opportunities, and some good karma is coming back to you. I think that it should be good. He should be feeling good. He should be in a good mood, and it should be a pleasant time. Oh wow, you never even spoke in high school. Something may come up around that person. You may hear something about it. Somebody may tell you, hey, remember so-and-so from high school? And then follow it with something crazy. There's a reason why. And if you're not connected to that person in any other way, it's a psychic thing. Jay, how did Claire feel? How did Claire feel when she saw me at work tonight? Good. I would say she was happy to see you. She thinks that you're attractive, successful, perseverant. She may think that you have like a strong work ethic, or that you know how to get things done. I think she was happy to see you. Mountain. Has ACH made a conscious decision to disconnect permanently from me? And is he moving on to someone new? No, neither. Liz, Pisces' next actions towards me. Communication comes in and spontaneity. Communication may come in and something spontaneous may come up. Like, let's do something out of the clear blue sky. Yeah, something is going to come up out of the blue with Pisces relatively soon. Georgia, Chris's energy around our legal situation. It's got sharp energy. Feels like the love has run out and maybe feeling unprepared. Kevin, what triggers these panic episodes? Well, I think it can be different things. So, for you, it right here, like with the cards indicate something that holds you back, something that you feel stuck in an old wound. But just in my experience with anxiety, anything can trigger it. Sometimes I wouldn't even know why. Sometimes, you know where I went through a huge amount of anxiety, where there were points in my life where I felt like everybody else's life was moving forward and mine wasn't. And that, there you go. Okay. So you know how like something gives you anxiety. Like, think back to when you were a child. Like, I used to get really bad anxiety for a couple of reasons. One of them is that I knew that nobody ever wanted me to be on their team when we played sports because I sucked. I sucked at everything. I just sucked. And I would get anxiety because I knew that not only was I not going to be picked, but it was like somebody was going to get stuck with me. And that team, somebody on the team would be vocal about not wanting me. That made me nervous. So I think that feeling throughout my life has come up, and it's that same feeling. So when I felt like everybody else's life would be moving forward and mine wasn't, I would get that same anxious feeling that I had as a child. There are other things that caused it for me. I remember being in school, in elementary school, and not wanting to go home because my parents used to fight constantly. And they used to fight, but sometimes it was really bad and sometimes it would blow over. But if it was really bad, I wouldn't want to go home because I would be anxious going home to the fighting. Now that fighting, so when fighting comes up, it brings up that anxiety. But it started off years ago. So I could be somewhere else and two people can be fighting and it brings up that situation or that same feeling, which then triggers the anxiety and makes me want to leave. Doesn't matter where the situation is. You know, I could be, like, say I'm at a friend's house and two people start arguing. I want to leave because I get that anxiety, which is triggered from then. Then there are some times where I'm like, I have anxiety and I have no idea what it is. Why? I can't even tell you why. Then there are other times where, like, I know why. Like, I'm traveling. I think I get nervous. I'm not afraid of flying. I'm not afraid of getting on the plane. I think that I'm afraid of, like, leaving myself enough time. Is the plane going to arrive on time? Is Avery going to behave? Am I going to make? Did I forget anything? Like, you know, like, where am I going? I'm going to Florida. I'm not going to, like, Mars. Like, what'd you forget? We can go and get it. But shit like that, right? Those kinds of things I can kind of talk myself down from, because it's like, okay, what are you anxious about? I'm going to miss my plane. Okay, what if you miss your plane? Okay, no big deal. Take another flight. Or I don't go. But what happens? Nothing. So what are you so anxious about? Then there are some things where, like, I feel like I can't get out of my own way. But you have to figure out, like, what it is, what's causing it, and where the original feeling comes from. Because chances are that anxiety comes from way back when. Elizabeth. Love in September. Love in September. We've got options in September. Things could be, so you could be feeling well respected, like happiness comes out, a Virgo, a Sagittarius, Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, are all potentials in September. Six of Pentacles should be a well-functioning relationship where you feel like people are putting in effort. Got plenty of opportunity here. You've got an Aries and a Scorpio coming in too. And you may feel like, hey, let me explore my options. You got a little bit of good luck coming in around love, but Six of Pentacles is a well-functioning relationship. So maybe you explore options for a little while, but you're not going to stand for anything that doesn't function well. Yeah, and happiness comes out around your love life, and you can find yourself in a committed relationship relatively soon. Kevin, what score do you think I'll get? I'll get passing is 145. Okay. I don't know what score you're going to get, but let me ask if you'll pass. Will I get a passing grade? You should get a passing grade. I'm going to say you'll probably do much better than 145. I don't know what the top number is, but I would say you're going to do better than that. Odwin, General. Well, it may be slow and steady wins the race right now, but life is moving forward. An old wound is starting to heal and move into the past. Communication comes in out of the blue, possibly with somebody that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Relationship could come in that's well functioning, that you feel like you get out of as much as you put into it. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children right now, because it's also the possibility of the birth or conception of a child. With this card, you make it to the top of the mountain and you feel like life is starting to move forward, and I can breathe a sigh of relief. Page of Pentacles could be a new job opportunity or a side hustle. Earth sign comes in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Virgo comes in. You may be putting some time and effort into a creative project that you're thoroughly enjoying, and you're feeling well prepared for the future. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you, bring in new opportunities You got some happiness coming out over your life before the end of the year, soon. Nine, what's blocking me and Hayden from being together? I don't think the two of you are on the same page. I don't think that the timing around the situation is right. I think there could be some deceit around the situation. The world seems to be against it. The timing isn't there, and I don't think that you're on the same page. Kira, General. Life changes for the better quickly. Could have a Leo that enters. Hard work that you put into your career is coming back to you. It also looks like you might be feeling like you're going back to school, learning a new area of study. Negativity is moving into the past, and so is an old disappointment. It looks like success comes in around the new job and the new business opportunity, and a wish comes true. Red, time frame for me getting a place in Texas. Could be before the end of the year. Aqua, finances in September. Oh, you're welcome, Odwin. Thank you. Aqua, finances in September should improve. You got money coming in with the Ten of Pentacles. Things seem to be moving forward, and you've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities to bring in more money. Georgia, General over the next week. Got money coming in, and things could move forward pretty quickly. Feeling like you've got the world at your feet, a Capricorn enters. Got divine timing guiding you. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well. Should be a pretty pleasant week. Adriana, when could Sergio tell me that he has feelings for me? Sometime this fall, maybe within the next 5 weeks. Cynthia, General, new week. Things could change for you for the better quickly. You've got the Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. The weight of the world seems to slip off your shoulders next week. An old wound starts to heal and move into the past. As you step into your strength, life starts to move forward. Anxiety starts to move into the past. Perseverance around work or career pays off, and you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. The wish comes true. Cynthia, does he miss me? I would say yes, he does miss you. Kira, General, around the wish that comes true. Maybe money. You got money, finances moving forward. Could be new money, a new job opportunity, or new business opportunity. Doesn't have to be day job opportunity. It could be like a side business. Cynthia, when will he call me? I don't see communication coming in anytime soon. It's like you're waiting for your ship to come in, and he's the Hermit. Communication is down. I don't see communication, not anytime soon. Red. Will it be easy to renew order next year? Will it be easy to renew order next year? I think so, yeah. Mo, Vanessa's feelings about the messages I sent tonight. Well, the Empress is here, which is like love, money, abundance, and fertility. And this is like mutual respect, feeling like you made it to the top of the mountain, you can breathe a sigh of relief, and the Two of Cups is here. I would say whatever you said tonight, she's feeling good about, or she will be feeling good about, or things are moving forward. This is like a lot of potential for the future. And you got here the Chariot, which means things could move forward quickly. Whatever you said should be improving the situation in some way. Cynthia, does he have another female pregnant? He could, yeah. He's got 70% chance, yes. So if he doesn't have one pregnant right now, it could be not far into the future before that happens. Simran, does he still think of me? Yeah. Kira, general work at Comprehensive Women's Care tomorrow. Will Denise get on my nerves at work? I don't think so, because things seem to change for the better quickly. It seems like you're not feeling burdened or stressed. It feels like you got some good karma around. The day looks like it's pretty pleasant. I don't see a lot of aggravation. I don't think so. It looks like a pretty pleasant day. Mountain, love in 6 weeks. Something could happen out of the clear blue sky in the next 6 weeks that you're not expecting. Brings in cause for celebration. Perseverance around love pays off, and old wound starts to heal, and happiness comes in. Could be with a Sagittarius. You also have a Pisces. You've got success coming in around love, communication coming in out of the blue, and you could find yourself having options. You got an Aries, anxiety around love moves into the past, and a Leo comes in. There could be a lot of options, or you may be exploring options in the next 6 weeks. Maybe it's, dating different people, seeing what's out there, but the energy around you is definitely moving forward, and there's plenty of opportunity. Adriana, do you think that I'll go back to Kellogg's, my ex-company, anytime at all? I would never say never, but I don't see anything happening in the near future. I don't think so. No, I told her I love her, but I'm not going to keep waiting. I deserve better. Good for you. She still hasn't replied. Somehow my inner Scorpio wants to snap. I don't blame you. But you know what? Moving forward and cutting your energy from her will probably bring her back. And that could be why you say this, she doesn't respond, you go out with somebody else, and then your phone will be ringing. As soon as your energy shifts, that's when you're going to hear from her. She's not going to let you go that easy. Kira, what's coming towards me in love? Might be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you and that you feel negative about. Anything that you feel has a long road ahead of it, you may just be like, you know what, I'm not going to do that anymore. Moving forward, you got a Capricorn that comes in. You have a new agenda or a new venture on the horizon, being guided by the divine. Earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, feeling prepared. Anxiety around love moves into the past. Not looking back on the past fondly, but eager for your life to move forward. Success comes in, communication comes in, and Aries enters. It also looks like the next relationship will be very well functioning. They could maybe with an earth sign. I don't know, Earth and Aries show up. It could also be an Aries that's on the cusp of Taurus. But I don't think that you're going back to any old energy. I think you're moving forward. Simran, does she want to talk to me? I don't see communication coming in anytime soon. I don't think he's looking to talk. Not right now. Or there's no real communication coming in. Mountain. I don't see it yet. Simran, what does HB think and feel of SB currently? What does HB think of SB? Well, any negativity around the situation may have moved into the past, although they may think that this person is a little bit deceitful. They may be willing to work on the relationship. If they've recently had a tower moment, that's moving into the past. And I think they're going to try to look for the silver lining and give this person either another chance, or they have hope that things are going to move forward. I think they think this person is a kind, caring person who's made some either shitty decisions or has made some bad choices around lying. Kaliha, will I get an apartment very soon? You could get an apartment this fall. Cynthia, general for October. You may make a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You may also be feeling like you're not looking back on the past fondly, but you're eager for life to move forward. Looks like being guided by the divine could bring in an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. Looks like negativity is moving into the past and you're feeling like you're ready, willing, and able for life to move forward. Listen to your intuition. Perseverance around work, career, or business pays off. Mountain is Sagittarius, JTC, and if so, intentions. Yeah, it may be, and it looks like they may be looking for a new journey to move forward pretty quickly. Or they may be looking to reconnect and do something out of the blue that's fun, spontaneous, and like a new journey's on the horizon. Libra. What can I expect Evan to communicate about when he messages? Looks like it's small talk. Small talk. It's nothing like that's of importance. It's like, hey, what's up, kind of a thing, and then he sees where the conversation goes after that. Cynthia, is he really going to pay me back? Cards indicate success comes in around being paid back. I'm going to say yeah. Rimmel, general. Water sign enters, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Maybe a work-related person that may become a new friend. Looks like you may be feeling grounded and stable around work, and money looks good. Got money coming in. Six of Swords. Moving on to greener pastures. As far as social people, like you may have a bunch of new friends coming in. Got a Cancer coming in. You have a new journey on the horizon. No longer feeling like you're holding yourself back. And life starts to move forward pretty quickly. Your intuition is heightened, so definitely listen to it. Cynthia, will the store guy ever talk to me as friends to chill? There's potential there. November. Jalen's honest intentions with me. Well, I would say this person is not holding themselves back. The hard work you put into the situation is coming back to you. A new beginning is on the horizon, but I don't see a lot of romance here, and I don't see a commitment. But let's see what happens. I don't know what you want from this person, but it looks like their intentions may be at least to get things moving, or for communication to come in, or to open up the door again. Simran, what does he feel and think of me the most? Well, you know, it's like people always ask if somebody think, like, does so-and-so think of me? If you are in somebody's life, they will, like that other girl, like she's dreaming about someone from high school who has nothing to do with her. Like, she never had anything to do with him. Why is she dreaming of him? Because anybody that's been in our lives will cross our minds. One thing reminds us of the next. And your subconscious mind is storing everything. So that's why, like, people come up. That's why certain things, you know, this reminds me of that, or that song reminds me of a time I was out with this person. I can't tell you exactly, like, he doesn't sit around and actively think about you. Like, nobody does that. It's like, you don't sit down and, like, hey, I'm going to think about so-and-so. But, like, you cross his mind because you've been in his life. And because you had a connection. Whatever that connection was, you knew one another. So, you know, like, there's so many people that I've worked with, and sometimes situations come up where I talk about them. I haven't seen them in years, but I talk about them. Do I think about them? Of course, because they were in my life. So it's the same thing with him. He doesn't really actively, like, sit around and think about you, just like nobody else does. Like, I don't sit around and think about all the people that I work with, but they come up, they cross my mind. It's just the way that our brains work. We tend to keep everything in the subconscious. And sometimes it comes out in the dream state. Sometimes something reminds us of someone. Sometimes it may be a date. There was a date recently. I can't remember what it was. Oh, you know what it was? I don't know why this popped into my head. But remember the story with the Aquarius that I dated for so many years? When he took off to Europe with his ex-girlfriend. I know that he left in March, and I think he was gone for 3 weeks. I want to say 3 weeks. And when I finally heard from him when he came home, it was April 3rd. I don't know why, but something must have said April 3rd. And I was like, why does that date in my head? And that reminded me of him. So that's the way it works. So you were in his life, so yeah, you crossed his mind. I don't think he harbors any sour feelings towards you. I think he thinks that you're a nice person, and I think that he thinks that you're smart and intelligent and kind-hearted and sincere. But, you know, like, when people ask about this, like, does somebody think about me? It's like, think about all the people in your life. Like, they pop up for, like, just because they were in your life. You know, it's not like, for example, I had a friend when I was 5 years old, like in elementary school. I don't sit around and think of her, but every once in a while something comes up and reminds me of her, and then I'll think, well, gee, I wonder what she's doing, or I wonder where she is now. Like, so that's kind of the way it works with everybody. So that holds true for everyone that asks that question, and people ask that question all the time. But how could somebody not think about you when you've been in their life, or you've known each other? Like, it just comes up. Adriana, what's coming to me? Well, your intuition is heightening. Love is coming to you, and a relationship is coming to you. The ability to manifest new opportunities as well. And you may be thinking about going back to school. Red, is it best to homeschool Sam? So a friend of mine is a math professor, and I always thought people that homeschooled, like I thought, oh my God, how educated is that kid going to be, right? I'm thinking about myself. Like, imagine if I had to homeschool somebody. I just thought that was a really bad idea. And I also thought, I'm not qualified, and the kid wouldn't respect me, or, like, it would be like my mom's the teacher, right? But anyway, so one of my friends, she's a math professor, and she said that, to be honest, the kids that are homeschooled are so much better educated than the ones that come from regular school. She said that they have like a better understanding of things, they're more mature, and they've also learned like above and beyond. I guess maybe it's because it's one-on-one, or maybe it's because it's the parent, I don't know. But whatever it is, she says that she's always homeschool kids do much better, and she's like teaches crazy math, like math I can't even pronounce, that kind of math. Anyhow, Lala, how soon will I start getting clients for my balloon business? Soon, month of September. Lala, general. Got happiness coming in over your life. An old wound is starting to heal, and you may be feeling a little bit more financially stable. You could be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Listen to your intuition. Balance comes back to life. A Taurus enters. Simon, where's my weed pen? I can't find it. Uh-oh. Did you try like in a desk or underneath, a desk, or in a pocket? I don't know. It's in a weird place. Like it's not in a weird. It's like hidden in plain sight. Let's put it that way. I don't know if it's in a pocket. It's around. It's around. You're gonna find it. In a pocket, in a desk. It's like hidden in plain sight. Oh, my debit card. Before I went to Florida, I lost. I almost had a panic attack, but I didn't. Because I said, you know what? I can transfer that money to another account and use my other debit card. No need to panic. I went nuts looking for it. And you know where it was? It was in my purse, like in a side pocket. Like it wasn't in my wallet. It was in like the inside pocket of the purse. Because it doesn't belong there, but that's where it was. But anyhow, it's something like that. Like it's hidden in plain sight. Lola, how will my new package job go? How will my new package job go? It should go well. Things change for the better for you quickly. You got some good luck around the situation. You have a wish that comes true, and you have growth, change, and transformation coming in. You know what? I always thought the private school kids were smarter too. And you know what I learned about that? That's not true, because they don't have access to a lot of things that other schools have. Like Catholic schools, somebody was telling me that Catholic school doesn't have, I don't know if it's like the extras. Um, like they may have like math and English and science, but they may not have like chemistry lab, or they may not have like the cooking place, home ec, or whatever the hell you call it these days. There's a lot of things that they have to do without, and I think they have different standards. I don't know. I don't know. My friend, the teacher, she really likes the, oh shit, am I going to remember the name of the school? Montessori schools, I think. And this is what she says. She says that the school systems that we have are kind of set up like the way you would build a bomb. Nice. But this is what she said, like an assembly line, right? So, like, I guess you could also say the way you would build a car. So you know, here you do math, here you do English, here you do science, here you do shop, here you do gym. But in real life, everything is kind of incorporated. So if you wanted to be, say, like we happened to be on the beach once, and we were talking to a kid that was in college that sold us the umbrella, you know, and he was going to school because he wanted to design cars. So he was taking all of these like engineering courses, which you need to know, but you also need to know art, and you need to know color, and you need to know, you know, like there's creativity that has to be involved in that. So that's what she was saying. Like if you can find a school that doesn't necessarily teach you by breaking it down into different subjects, but you can learn things how they're integrated, because you may need to know, like, to be a pastry chef, you may have to know chemistry, but you also need art, you know, and it all kind of works together. Anyhow, those schools I think are crazy expensive. I don't know, but that's what she was saying in her professional opinion, talking to this kid. And I just happened to be there listening to it because I had nothing to add to that conversation. Mo, is Vanessa interested in someone else? No, I don't think so. I mean, I think she's got other options around her, but I don't think that she's interested in, you know, like there may be other people that pursue her, or there may be other people she talks to, but I don't think that she has any serious interest. Mountain. I've been mulling over a decision whether or not to have a medical preventative done, and if I choose to go through with it, will I be happy with the long-term outcome? Okay, let's see. I think you will. Yeah, I think you will be happy with the outcome. And you also may feel relief, like it may be relieving. T.E. Vet, General for me, and Leonard. Oh no, this phone's gonna die. I guess this stupid ass thing isn't working. You know, with these chargers. Alright, there we go. The green one works. General for me and Leonard. Well, the love cup is full moving forward. So if you've been feeling like things are sort of at a standstill, or if you've been feeling like you put in a whole lot of hard work and you didn't see much of a payoff, that energy should shift. Making a decision to either put more time or more effort into this situation pays off on both your parts. There could be a new beginning on the horizon. It might be slow and steady wins the race, but negativity around the situation is moving into the past, and you might be feeling as if you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. Things should change for the better for the two of you pretty quickly. Simran, general between G and H for the rest of the year. There's a little bit of negativity around the situation that they'll have to deal with. But they do have a new beginning on the horizon, and it's slow and steady wins the race. Their relationship should ultimately be strengthening, but it might take time. Yeah, it might take time, but they can get the situation back on track or back into a better place if they both work on it. Yeah, there's some negativity that they're dealing with. Nav, what's coming for me in love in the next 2 weeks? Okay, it looks like you may have new opportunities that come in, not looking back on the past fondly, no longer feeling burdened by the weight of the world, but new energy comes in. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It also looks like an Aries comes in, no longer feeling stuck, and feeling like you could have a Leo around as well. You may have options. Good for you. Explore the options. Empress, will I be moving to Minnesota or some other state for school in May? Okay, will I be moving to Minnesota? Will I be moving somewhere else? Minnesota looks like divine guidance is guiding that. I'm going to say Minnesota. Akanksha, T versus P, where will I relocate and when? T. P. I think T, and I think it could be sometime during the winter. Maybe around the beginning of the year. Anthony, what's going on with the Cancer's life now? She may be a little bit worried about money. Five of Pentacles, worry around money. She may also feel like she's kind of lost her ambition. And communication may be down around her. She may not be talking to many people. Things are going to change for the better for her quickly, possibly around a job situation. But right now, I don't think that she's in the best place. She may be feeling genuinely disappointed. Ina, general reading. Disappointment moves into the past. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief. Sagittarius enters. You might have a new business opportunity or a new business partner on the horizon. The Magician, the ability to manifest new opportunities. Life moves forward pretty quickly. Caribbean, general. Maybe working on a creative project of some sort. You could be have a Cancer that enters. The ability to manifest new opportunities. Also looks like you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care, and you're well prepared for the future. Might be thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Cause for celebration comes in around that if you do. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief, and there may be opportunity for a little travel. Mary, can I ask if I will meet someone new in love within the next 6 months? I'm so done with the past. Good for you. Okay, let's see. You will. Yep. Once you make the decision to shut the door on the shit that's not working, all of a sudden new opportunities come in. Water sign, Pisces, Scorpio. We've got a Libra coming in. You've got a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and you're not holding yourself back. Good for you. Thea, what's coming towards me? An old wound is starting to heal. A new journey is on the horizon. A soulmate enters. Growth, change, and transformation comes in. There may be opportunity to travel in the near future, and a wish comes true. Callum, General. What's going on here? Okay, you may be moving forward towards greener pastures. You got a Sagittarius that enters, a Pisces, a Capricorn. The love cup is full. You also have feeling like, hey, I've made it to the top of the mountain. I can breathe a sigh of relief. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves you well, and being guided by the divine. Feeling successful around a work or business opportunity. Solution to a problem is in front of you. You're not seeing it yet, but you'll figure it out before the end of August. Looks like you have a little bit of good luck coming in as well. Miss Billy, spirit guides. What do they want me to know, spirit guides? Ace of Air. Brilliant new ideas and inspiration, seeing the truth of a situation, a challenging beginning. Chariot, Archangel Metatron. An important achievement, self-discipline, willpower, public recognition. The World, Archangel Michael. A job well done, joy, contentment, and gratitude. Ooh. Excuse me, path towards enlightenment. You got two angels around you. Lola, when will I be moving into my own place? When will I be moving in my place? Maybe within the next 6 weeks, sometime this fall. Lady, what is the reversal spell doing to the person I sent it to? Okay, I don't know what they sent you, but whatever they sent you, it should reverse it and send it back. Could be something that causes them great anxiety. They have anxiety. They're feeling held back. They're feeling like they're suffering from anxiety. They're feeling a little bit disappointed. And they may also be feeling burdened or weighed down by the weight of the world. They don't have great energy around them right now. Libra love. Did Sagittarius ever get sexually involved with Maria, the security at work? I think so, yeah. Yep. Mickey, why is David from class calling me out? This person is calling you out because they're a coward and they're trying to save themselves or make themselves look good. I don't know what the situation is, but this person is a coward. They don't know how to, like, they're, instead of standing up for whatever the truth is, they're blaming you instead. It's easier for them. They're taking the easy way out. Julie, C spends the night because he wants to Saturday or because he's intoxicated? Well, it could be a little bit of both. He could be drinking, but he also wants to. And General for Wally C. Happiness is coming out over this person's life. They've got success coming in around a business venture. Negativity is moving into the past. A Sagittarius is around them, also in Aries. It looks like the hard work that they put into business is coming back to them. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care serves them well. They may have the opportunity to travel. They also may be making a decision to walk away from something or someone that no longer serves them, and with that, negativity moves into the past. I think they're moving into a time in their life where they have a little bit of good luck and they're feeling pretty good about things. Adrian, I got a third shot here in the U.S. of Pfizer. Will I be more protected now? I think so, yeah. Now, did you get Pfizer before? I think you're okay. Yeah, I think you're okay. UAF General for next week. You may have some choices. Anxiety dissipates by next week. Old wounds are moving into the past and your perseverance has paid off. Feeling like life is starting to move forward. Somebody may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down. You may be taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. Stepping into your own strength serves you well. This next week should be you should feel like the energy just totally shifts and you feel so much better next week. Simran, advice for G's acne. You know what? It might sound really crazy. Well, it may be irritating. What I would think, vitamin C, like lotion with vitamin C in the morning and alpha hydroxy at night. Yeah. If it's really bad, and this person can get to a dermatologist. That's what I would suggest. But things seem to change for the better quickly. I like vitamin C. I mean, going to a dermatologist, if you can, obviously would be the best. If for whatever reason this person can't, I would say experiment with things that I like to go more on the natural. Like, that's just, I'm not like a big, I try to stay away from drugs if I can. My mom used to swear that her grandmother used straight up lemon on her skin, and that her skin, she said she always had nice skin. So I always like to use lemon, like literally cut a lemon in half and then rinse it. And coconut oil. I know some people, I only had one friend that told me that she felt like it clogged her pores. I don't think that it clogs pores, and I think it's antibacterial, and I think it's helpful. But you may have to try different things to figure out what works. I like vitamin C, and I like alpha hydroxy. Now, years ago, I used to have acne on my forehead right here, and I used to use Retin-A, which I think you have to get from the dermatologist. I didn't go to the dermatologist; it was my mother's. She let me use it. But I would go to a dermatologist for that. And if for some reason you can't, then I would try experimenting with stuff. But here's something that I would watch out for. Don't go, if the skin is too oily, don't go crazy trying to control the oil. I would try to always, to me, I think less is more with everything. Like, less is more. But that's my 2 cents. That's my advice. UAF, is there still a chance I'll hear from CE job anymore? There's a chance, yeah, you have a chance you'll hear back from them. I'm not 100% sure, though, that you're going to like that more than the place that you already got the offer from. The offer that you got right now may be better. Adrienne, I had 2 shots of Pfizer here in Mexico 2 months ago. A lot of us are scared of that. My dad wasn't going to get it, but now he's getting it. Like, he already had one, and he had Moderna. My friend, the one that is the math professor, her sister's a doctor, and she suggested Pfizer originally, and then my friend said that Johnson & Johnson is she said that it's old technology rather than new technology. So she would take that one if she had to, but she's not going to take anything unless she's forced to. I know, I'm scared of it too. Yeah, I'm scared. I gotta tell you, it bothers me that you can come from another country and they don't know anything about you and they just give you a shot. They use more discretion at tattooing people. Like, I've been thrown out of the tattoo parlor before because the guy was like, you need to take a week off work. I'm not going to tattoo you and then let you go teach hot yoga. You can't sweat like that with a brand new tattoo. And I've been thrown out of the tattoo parlor before. Like, it makes me nervous that they're willing to give it to anybody with where are the medical records? Like, how do they know that you're not allergic to it? What happens if something happens? I don't know. That's just my own personal thing. I have nothing that says that that's right. It just makes me wonder. Like, I just wonder about that. Anyhow, UAF, general regarding new weight loss plans. Okay, you've got Well, you're moving on to greener pastures here with this card. Something all of a sudden may just click. I don't know that you really have to start a new plan of any type. You may just be tightening up your original plan, or the way you normally eat. You may just be cutting out something somewhere, and that could shift everything. I don't think you have to go in above and beyond. I think you're almost at your goal right now. It's like a little bit more focus, a little bit more perseverance, and everything falls into place. I don't think you have to start anything new. You know, it's like, I get so frustrated because, like, if I listen to a dietitian, they tell me one thing, and then the nutritionist says something else. I'm talking about people here on YouTube. And then it's like, I don't know. It's like there's so much information. I think you just got to figure out what works for you and not get too stressed out about it, and just kind of go with it. Like, I feel like you're not that far away from your goal, and I don't think you have to do anything too crazy to achieve it. Oh, yeah, I guess people could start getting addicted to shots. Yeah. Well, I don't know. I feel like there's so much unknown about it. It's going to sound crazy. There is no background for this at all. This is just my thoughts. I mean, I have no science that backs this up. No doctor ever told me this. This is just something that I think about. My grandmother, when she was like in her 70s, developed leukemia. But the doctor said that when you get to that age, cells turn over so slowly that it would take like 20 years for the leukemia to kill her. She didn't have to do anything. She didn't take radiation. He's like, listen, something else will kill you before this does. Like, it's nothing that you need to worry about. I don't know if she had medication. I mean, I don't know. But it was nothing that she had to actively fight or deal with. Like, there was no chemo or radiation for it. So I always think about that. Like, I don't know. I feel like with the older people, like, maybe because their cells aren't turning over as fast, maybe the vaccines are very beneficial for them, and maybe it causes less complications for those reasons. I don't know. I don't like to take Tylenol if I don't have to. So I've never been on birth control because I don't want to fuck around with my hormones. Like, I just feel like some things shouldn't be screwed with. Now, women take birth control and have been for years, and everybody's fine. So it just may be something that's in my twisted head. You know, not to say that I'm right. It's just like the way that I am. I don't know why I'm like that, but that's how I am. So, yeah, skin peels too, I think, could be addictive. Anything. I mean, you can be addicted to anything. Elizabeth, when will Andy contact me to hang out? Sometime in September. Rimmel. See it. Let me do Leandra. How does G feel about me even though we broke up? This person is always going to care about you. They're always going to think highly of you. If they think that you're well balanced, you're kind, you're caring, you're sincere. It just may be that the relationship has run its course and maybe time to move in different directions, but it's not that they don't care about you, and it's not that they ever stopped caring about you. They seem to think pretty highly of you. Red. Will kids get into TCA? Yeah, I think so. Rimmel, is he going to talk about me to my manager? And if so, how will my manager react? I don't think so. I don't think this person's going to say anything because I don't think that they want to be called on the carpet anymore. You know, like if this person may be opening up a bit, you know, like a Pandora's box. It may be better off to just not say anything and just stop being an asshole. They may know that they're an asshole. I'm Adriana. What am I not gonna like about Sergio? I don't think that there's going to be anything that you don't like about him personally. There may be stupid, annoying habits that people have that get annoying. You know, like, I don't know, somebody that slurps their soup, or someone that talks with their mouth full, or they may have a bad habit, you know, like that gets annoying. But I think that there may, like, you may be like, I fucking hate that. You may even say it, right? Because, like, people, like, when you get comfortable with somebody, like, that's how you talk, right? Like, like my friends and I would say things like that to one another. But I don't think there's anything that's going to be a big deal that you're not going to like about him. It looks like you pretty much get along well. Nobody would eat meat if they've watched the movie Food Inc. that I saw. That movie was horrible. I mean, it wasn't horrible, like, but what happens is horrible. I mean, yeah, everything is set up against us. We've got a lot working against us. Let's see, who haven't I gotten to? Let's see here. Oh, good night, Mountain. How about Mojan? My arm hurt me so much over the ice cream. Oh, that was not a question. Will I get the job in the Borders anytime soon in September? I think you could get that job, yeah. Yeah. My dad was complaining about the arm hurting too. But that's, like, to me, that's not a big deal. Like, that's kind of, that's what happens when you get a shot in the arm. Like, it hurts. Like, that doesn't bother me so much. What I question is, what are the long term? And the questions that nobody seems to have an answer to. Do you have to go every year? Do you have to go every year and get a booster every couple of months? How often do we need the booster? Like, those are the kind of questions that I would like to know the answers to. And nobody seems to know. Everybody's like, I don't know. Well, I'd like to know before I make the decision. And what is the, like, if someone can explain to me what the difference is between the different types. Nobody seems to explain that. They're just like, oh, you want it? Boom. Fabby, will F contact me in the next 72 hours? I'm not convinced. No, I can't say that this person's going to contact you in the next 72 hours. saw hope. My ex AK his feelings through me, and he again came back into my life. Possible. And will he come back into your life? I mean, I don't see him coming back right now. It looks like communication may be down between the two of you. I would say to keep your options open for somebody else. And I don't see much reconnecting at this point. Adrian and Will Gill, I'm going to know about Sergio and if so, how will he feel? Okay. I don't think he knows for a while. Like, I don't think that he's going to know anything for a while. Eventually, he could find out or he could hear about it. And if he hears about it, he may feel like that it's interesting, or he may be maybe a little bit surprised, or thinks it's interesting. Anybody else here that I haven't answered for? Maria, what's coming for me at work? Got a new beginning on the horizon. Being guided by the divine. This could be a new beginning where you feel like you're getting better compensated, better respected, and then maybe like life is moving forward in your career. Listen to your intuition. New opportunity comes in, anxiety moves into the past. Anybody else here that I haven't answered for? Mihak. Send the question, Mihak. And then I will take the moderators. What's coming in the near future? No longer holding yourself back. Anxiety is moving into the past, and perseverance pays off around finances. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. Growth, change, and transformation is coming in around your financial and business life. For the better. What did I just do? Be wise, cards for the weekend. Cards for the weekend. Well, you're no longer holding yourself back this weekend. You have the ability to manifest new opportunities, and you could have a soulmate come in. If you're with someone now, great. If not, you have a Libra that comes in, a Virgo. You also have a Capricorn. It may not all happen this week, but you have this stuff coming in the near future. This weekend, you could be spending time near water, traveling to water, by water, or around water, or a little bit of travel could come up spontaneously out of the blue. Adriana, what will George think of my love relationship with Sergio? May think that things are going to move forward, may think that things have moved forward too quickly, and may be worried that things aren't going to be successful. I don't know who George is, but he may be genuinely concerned for you. I mean, those trolls, I didn't want to say anything because I didn't want to give them any more, you know, like, what assholes. That, does the Cancer man want to make it work? I think so, yeah. You might need to have a little bit of patience, but I think so. Mel, have I met the water sign that's coming in? Have I met the water sign that is coming in? I don't think you met this person yet. I think it's new. A new person. Shwali, will I get admission in PhD this year? I think so, yeah. Lauren, do you see a man coming towards me in my love life? And if so, description. Yeah, things move forward with, could be with a Leo or with a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. There could be two people that come in. It looks like they may be the same type, like kind, caring, sincere. They seem to have, there's money around them. I don't know. I think it's two different people that come in. You have two different options that come in. Somebody makes you an offer that would be hard to turn down and a wish comes true. That's what you're going to notice about the person. That's probably going to be the person that you decide to move forward with. Should be sometime before the end of this year, and then you may meet these people through divine timing. Capricorn also shows up. You may have choices around men between now and the end of the year. Cause for celebration comes in. You're no longer holding yourself back, and you're listening to your intuition. Walking away from anything that no longer serves you. Soulmate connections enter. Love life is transforming. There's no doubt about it. Netta, General. Being guided by the divine brings in cause for celebration. No longer holding yourself back brings in an opportunity to make more money or start a side business. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan makes you feel relieved. Take time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. It will serve you well. Mel, water sign coming towards me in my love life. Water sign comes in with a lot of mutual respect, puts in a lot of effort, and you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. Looks like a new journey comes in spontaneous, like out of the blue, and things move forward pretty quickly. Could be with a Cancer, doesn't have to be though. Could be that things are moving forward fast. They may make you an offer that would be hard to turn down, and you might not be looking back on the past fondly. Once you meet this person, you may be eager for life to move forward. That's it. Did I get to everyone? I think I did. I think I answered for everyone. Alrighty. Thank you all very much for being here tonight. I will be on tomorrow at some point, hopefully in the afternoon, and I will see you guys all then. Oh, shit. Gotta make a lot of noise. Thank you all very much. Have a nice night. Bye, guys. Good night, guys. Oh, wait. Simran. Blessings and opportunities coming in September. Blessings and opportunities coming in September. There could be new opportunity around school that pushes your career forward. There may be a new opportunity around business. Money comes in. The hard work that you put into business or work comes back to you. You may even have the opportunity to travel a little bit in September. September looks like a pretty decent month. Alrighty, that's it. Have a good night, guys. Bye-bye.